Hey, I'm Ben, and today I'm playing And Yet It Moves. It's an indie game available on the Steam Marketplace. It's a great game. It's got a really weird style. This is all pre-recorded footage because of it being a puzzle game. I thought it made more sense to record myself and then do the voiceover where I could edit the footage and cut out bits where I constantly died. I think this was about 20 minutes of footage, and just by removing myself dying over and over again, learning the controls and all that sort of stuff, I managed to cut it down to, I think now it's only about 11 minutes long. So much more watchable for you guys. So this is the game. While I've been talking, I'm already playing. It's got a really odd art style. As you can see, I already died there. The whole world seems like it's kind of been put together with bits of paper and drawings and just doodles, and it's really peculiar the way it looks. It looks great. Don't get me wrong. It looks really odd as well. So the whole idea is obviously that you control this guy, and by using left and right arrow keys, you can rotate the world and basically shift gravity. And if you fall too far, that's what happens. So you find these checkpoints, which are like kind of these weird little doodled guys that tell you which way to go when you spawn, which is really helpful. Seeing as sometimes you don't know which way up you are. I don't think there is a set way up. Because some of these guys are on all different angles and all sorts. So I skipped a bit there because I kept falling and dying. I was really close to the end of the level anyway, so that's what it looks like when you end the level. So this is the second level of the game. It's telling you all about the speedrun mode that you can play in the main menu, so you can basically race against yourself, which is quite interesting. I haven't had a go at that yet, but I'm sure I will after I finish recording this. So, and obviously there are physics-based objects, as you saw before, those boulders, and this is a pretty big boulder. It chases me down and crushes me. But I did hit the checkpoint first, as the boulder goes back for more. So let's continue as I try and figure out which way is left and which way is right. Ooh. A narrow escape there. This is pretty cool. I'm just kind of talking over it. There's another skip there, as you saw. Again, I died quite a few times, so I thought I'd just skip towards the end because I was just running around in circles. This is telling you about the momentum. It's very kind of similar to Portal's fasting goes in, fasting comes out. So if you jump and then you change momentum, actually it's nothing like Portal. What am I talking about? If you jump and then you change the direction, the actual the force of your jump is carried over. So there's that little kind of diagram there showing. I'm jumping, I turn it, and then my jump continues that direction, as you saw. It really doesn't need much narration. I believe this is a bit where I died quite a lot, so I think I'll probably skip past this. I can't remember if I do or not. But you don't need to see me die over and over again. As fun as it is, I'm sure. I died a lot in this game. It's got, I wouldn't necessarily say it's quite a hard learning curve. I would just say that I'm a bit thick, really. No excuses. But finally, I did figure it out in the end. Well, kind of. I managed to make my way across there. I realised at this point that I could pretty much just jump that gap without much help. So I think at this point I was actually taking a sip of Red Bull, which I'm still doing now. I only recorded this moments ago, so it's not like I've recorded it days ago. There's me messing up left and right again. And there's that level complete. So I think this is the level that really got me. I'm actually going to completely speed this section up, because so I will show you me dying, but it's going to be at like times 500 speed or something, because I died a lot. I could not figure this out. The idea is if you land on a sloped ledge, you don't take any damage. And I tried over and over again jumping into this pit, and my god, it did not go well. I could not figure it out whatsoever. But in the end, I did finally manage to get it just here. It's that bit of the ledge. You need to land on the actual bit that's it's actually the steep bit, and then you don't take any damage, which makes no sense to me anyway. Don't know what that's all about. I've fallen off from high places, and I've landed on slopes, and bones have still been broken, and bruises have still been gotten. So I don't know if those physics fully pan out, but I guess I'm also not a doodle living in a world of paper. This went horribly wrong. But I mean, the game's very forgiving. It's got checkpoints all the way along, so you know, you don't have to go all the way back to the beginning every time you get so far. And it's a really odd noise as you die as well. And that's what it looks like when you fall into the black abyss, or whatever that is. I think at that point I'd realised I was going the wrong way. And it's at that point I realised that there are physics objects in this this level. But yeah, it's a great game. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I intend to play through the entire game. Really, really good fun. And as far as I know, it's only a few quid on Steam, so I recommend you guys grab it and support the developers. I mean, they're indie developers after all. It's not like they're owned by some big corporation that's going after your money. So definitely support them. I'll chuck the link in the description for the game on Steam. I definitely think you guys should check that out. That was messy. I promise, I usually don't have this much trouble with my right and left. I'm having a slow day, I think. I really wasn't getting it. Oh. Well, that wasn't too good. But, like I say, very, very forgiving. Puts me straight back here. I'm coming towards the end of the level at this point. Wasn't too much further to go. Which took me a little while to figure this bit out. I mean, not too long. It took me a little while to actually. Once I figured it out, it took me a little while to actually do it. It's kind of like one of those old games you get in Crackers at Christmas, where you've got to get the ball from one point to another, like the little ball bearing. It's kind of what this is like, or the bit that I'm coming up to, if I can actually get to it. You've got all those boulders there, and you've got to move them from A to B, basically. Which took me a little while, but I did it in the end. I did it. Oh. So it's to get through there, which I imagine is going to come into the game a lot more later on. As I try to push my way through it there. So at this point I think I'll skip to the end, as I finally figured it out. Got all the balls there, smashed my way through, and ended the level. So this has been And Yet It Moves. I've been Ben, and this has been Have a Cookie. Pick up the game on Steam, I highly recommend it.